What up? You're now tuned in to the greatest. Yes, it is the best Thursday night post-game show across the interweb, and I guarantee you we're number one. You know why? Because Thursday night football is over, and we the only ones damn still doing it. So that's why we the best by default.
We the best
by default, and I would take it every single time. I'm Bobby G, along with the homie Wildcard Mar. This is the Audible Thursday night post-game show, and today we have the pleasure of being joined by one of our favorite guests, one of our favorite Seahawks fans. Matter of fact, he's also by default because he's the only Seahawks fan that we know. Please give a warm audible welcome to the man, the myth, the legend that is Mr. Bro Crouch from Bo Talks Football, and as you can see right behind him, Access Sports. Hey, tap in with him. We will make sure to have links to all his socials and where you can find him in the description. What's going on, bro?
Hey, thanks for having me on, man. It's good to see you guys. It's been forever. I mean, less so for you, Bobby, because I saw you earlier today, but
yes. That is true. For those that don't know, on Tuesdays I do a little something with the fellas over at Rec Room Sports, and they have allowed me to participate in a venture that they have going on with ESPN Jacksonville. So, you'll be hearing my voice and seeing my beautiful face starting March 5th, every Thursday from 4 to 6, ESPN Jacksonville, 690, along with Mr. Crouch. So, up to the boys one time. Yeah. And for you haters that said I wouldn't be nothing,
King Kong ain't got shit on me.
That's right.
Damn.
yes.
It's a shame they gotta look at you though. But I mean,
Yeah.
there ain't the problem.
Just
Now you got to dial up the bruh.
Not. See, you gotta understand, bro. Like Bobby goes through his own weekly torture of me between two shows on Friday and Thursday. So I got my little jabs in here when I get them, man, when I can.
Yeah, that's okay. That's so because Mar already know I got somebody for him.
And his name is John Cena.
Besides, if my friends aren't giving me a bad time, I think you're mad at me.
My goodness.
Hey, appreciate y'all for tapping in, man. We're gonna talk. Hey, it's Super Bowl week, and we're gonna talk about it, man. Like I said, we got Bo here representing the 12s, and we got a guest appearance from K. Pearce. He couldn't be here in person, so he went ahead and blessed Mar and I earlier this week. We recorded, his take. So sit back, relax, and we're gonna run that for you, and then we get into some football talk. So grab your popcorn and enjoy the vocal stylings of Mr. Kevin Pearce. It was good, y'all. Y'all know what it is, man. I'm Bobby G along with the homie Wildcard Mar. It's the Audible Thursday night post-game show. Yeah, we know it ain't no damn game. It's still the post-game show, the best post-game show across the interwebs. And we are here with our favorite Patriots fan, Mr. Kevin Pearce, K Pearce TV. What's going on, bro?
God is good. I'm blessed and highly favored. Y'all know how that go. Thank you for having me on again, fellas.
Not the Tim T. He hit us with the Tim Tebow.
Oh, yeah, got it. Listen, man. I can't complain, brother. Life is good right now.
Absolutely. Hey, if you don't know this young man, please go check him out. All of his social media contact will be listed in the description below. I've been on the show, Sports Guard. I love the series, even though I had to talk about the doom and gloom that is Cleveland sports. He's got a lot of.
It's a lot of dude.
You didn't have to shoot the straight, bro.
Oh, my bad.
Y'all had y'all. By the way, I've also had y'all other co-host Avril on as well. It's for 2 episodes actually, and she was
nice.
Great.
Yeah. I caught one. Yeah, she definitely she bring the energy for sure.
Oh, bro, she brought it, and she was fantastic. She was fantastic. Now we're just working on getting Mara on the show.
There we go.
Hey, I'm game, bro. I'm game.
Say no more.
Oh, I'm sure it'll happen. But today's about you. Today's about you and your team. New England Patriots. Boy, what a season. They were the darlings of preseason for a lot of people on this show. Me, not that guy. I had you guys in the playoffs. I can't lie. I didn't think you would win the division, but I had you guys making the playoffs, possibly winning at least one game in the playoffs. I just knew with the roster you guys had, if Mike Vrabel could coach the team and get them to play the way he wanted them to play, and with the schedule you guys had, I was like, there's no way this team doesn't at least make the playoffs. But here it is, Drake May, MVP type season. You get contributions from rejuvenated Stephon Diggs. That defense played masterfully. Travion Henderson, even though his rookie looks like he's taking the lead back role, even though he got off to a shaky start. He was in the doghouse for a minute, but overall the team came together. Vrabel got him going, and they're one win away from raising that trophy. First, from preseason to now, like, just take me through the roller coaster that was the 2025-26 NFL season.
So if I'm speaking honestly, I came into the season with a lot of trepidations. Number one, we were 4-13 2 seasons in a row, and Drake May the previous season has showed me that he was talented, showed me that one day in the future he could have a season like this, but he didn't show me enough evidence that it would be now. Like, Drake May this season led the league in completion percentage and ADOT. What, for y'all that don't know, ADOT is average depth of target. So how long you throw the ball for every single time you throw the ball. So not only is he a gunslinger, he's also efficient. I never expected efficiency from him, even from when I scouted him in North Carolina. Also, we're relying on a rookie at left tackle, a rookie at running back, a bunch of new pieces on defense. What did Stephon Diggs bring to the table? I expected him to bring leadership. I didn't expect him to also be the number one receiver. I didn't think he was at that phase of his career still. So, and I told y'all this before the show, I'm not used to being the preseason darling. Like, I've never been in that position as a Patriots fan. We've either been the juggernaut of the NFL or we've been feces. Like, there's really been no in between. You know, like, there's really been no in between my entire life. So now that we are here, it wasn't until the first Bills win where I started saying, okay, all right, like we might be cooking here. And then season kept going, and it just kept on building. The only trepidation from the playoffs now, and this will lead for more Super Bowl things, I don't want to step on it too much, is Drake May hasn't looked awesome these past 3 games.
That's fair.
The defense has looked awesome, but now I'm asking for Drake May to return to regular season form in the biggest game of his life at 23 years old against the number 1 pass defense in football. I'm asking for a lot. I'm asking for a lot from a kid, and I'm very much keeping that in mind.
All right. At what point in the season did you start to believe?
Did I start to believe the Super Bowl was possible? Ooh. Probably the Ravens game. Little biased. I was just little inside baseball. I was at the game because I live in Maryland. So, like, I went to the game, and something about the team felt different. We were down 10, and I had no concern.
Okay.
Really? I was like, oh yeah, we got this. I was like, yeah, we got this. And I haven't felt that way about a team that wasn't led by Tom Brady. Like, I haven't had that feeling since 2019. And the fact that this team was able to give me that feeling let me know, okay, there's some championship DNA here. We can get it cracking. Every single playoff game we played this year, I thought we were going to win.
Okay. And
now here we are at the Super Bowl.
All right. That's interesting because the week prior they had lost to the Bills. And the Bills kind of cut into that, and it was like their chance to make a run at the end of the year. So it's interesting that you started to believe, like, after a loss and being down.
But the Bills game, I chalk that up to, okay, we're playing one of the best players on planet Earth. He scored 5 straight times in the second half. What are you gonna do? Like, it's Josh Allen. What are you gonna do? Like, that's kind of what I chalked that one up to. And then the Ravens game was kind of my like, okay, we're back. And then I don't think we lost since.
Nah, they've been running the table. I mean, to be fair, you also played the Jets and the Dolphins, so
can we talk about the week schedule thing for a second? Can we just do it? Can we just do it?
Hey, go for it.
Can we just do it? It's the NFL. There are no week schedules in the NFL. Like, it doesn't exist.
That is a falsity.
These are grown men that play professional football.
Okay.
There's no such thing as a week schedule. Relative to other teams, our schedule's easier than others, yes. But you play who's in front of you, and the Patriots went 14-3.
Yeah.
What do you want from them? What else do you want? Like, what you expect them to go 17-0? Like, what else do you want?
No,
how much better could they have been?
That was again, that wasn't my expectation. I had them winning about 11 games. That was my preseason prediction. But it's not like the week schedule. It's not an insult. It's not an insult. It's just
it damn sure feels like one.
It's not. It's just a fact that like, come on, you looking at your schedule, regardless of what you think the team's gonna be, and you see the Cleveland Browns in week 6, you're counting that as a W. Like it's just that's just the nature of the NFL. Like, yes, any given Sunday, I believe, because we beat the Green Bay Packers. And so yes, any given Sunday, yeah, but I'm not gonna sit here and say, "Yep, I knew we was gonna beat it." No, we're about to get smoked by 40. What do you mean? So you just gotta take it with a grain of salt.
You also had Hawaii 5-2 starting at quarterback at the time.
Hey,
that did not help. That did not help.
Hey,
that man was out there throwing up ham sandwiches. That boy was out there looking awful, bro. Like, legitimately one of the worst quarterbacks I've ever seen in my life. And I saw Nate Peterman live. Like, that's
crazy.
That boy was cheeks.
Hold on. I said, that's not the forbidden jersey, is it?
The one I'm wearing?
Yeah.
Oh, no. This is my favorite player, not named Tom Brady, Randy Moss.
Okay. I thought that was the forbidden jersey at first.
Oh.
No. The other, it'd be 85, wouldn't it?
No, he was 81, bro.
Nah, he was 81.
Yeah, I thought we was going to have to put some money on your books for a minute. But that's...
Stop it. Get some bread.
Bar, you go, man. What you got, Bar? What you got?
Nah, man. Well, you kind of spoke about it, and that was kind of one of my biggest things leading up to the Super Bowl is your confidence level that Drake May can make a certain amount of plays to make things happen. Because if there's one thing you're right about, he hasn't played great in these playoffs, but there's one thing that is true. Now he's not playing great. He has come up with the plays when it mattered and more with his feet. I've been surprised by that, his athleticism. How's that kind of giving you that kind of, I guess, level of comfortability knowing that he's faced 3 elite defenses, he's going to face another one, so I kind of know what to expect from Drake, man. What are your thought process on Drake and his possible performance?
It's a double-edged sword, right? Because, yeah, he's played 3 top 5 defenses in the playoffs, and we've won all 3 games. But these have also been the 3 worst games he's played this season.
Fair.
Mm-hmm. Like, I think no matter how much you love Drake May, which I do, but, like, that's an undeniable fact. This is the worst he's looked all season long in these past 3 games. But you're correct. He's made the plays that have needed to be made when they needed to be made. That is where I'm holding on to, along with other things that I'm sure we'll discuss that I think are to the Patriots' strength for the Super Bowl.
All right. All right, let's get to the big one before we get you out of here. No, your time is money. What concerns you about the Seahawks?
I mean, the defense, man. I've been calling them the Echo Boom because it's like watching the Legion of Boom again, but like a more sophisticated scheme with like 10% less physicality because rules. Like it's one of those. It's one of those things where you're watching them. They rally and tackle. I won't get too X's and O's on y'all, but like they rally and tackle so well. Like, it looks like you can't get anything over the top on them, and if you try, they have a 6'5" avatar at safety that'll make you pay. Yeah. And there are others, and they got a versatile corner in Devin or Devon, I don't know who he goes by. Witherspoon. Devon, okay. Devon Witherspoon, that'll take your number one receiver and just be like, all right, none for you. Like, it's one of those things where I'm a bit concerned about that. And I would say JSN is that as well. Shout out to my Sierra Leone brother. But I would think that our coaching staff is smart enough to be like, hey, maybe we should take their only good wide receiver out the game. Maybe that's a good idea, because apparently the 49ers and the Rams didn't think to do that. Like,
to be fair, the Rams did it for half of a game.
Hey, he's in the backfield. I wonder who's getting the ball. Like just goofy football all around. But yeah, those are my concerns as far as the Seahawks. But saving graces are very inexperienced coaching staff.
Fair. Also fair.
Lot of young bucks on that coaching staff.
Mm-hmm.
We got 6-time champion Josh McDaniels on ours, offensive coordinator. We got 3-time Super Bowl champion as a player, head coach Mike Vrabel, who's been there. We got guys that have been there. We got Milton Williams, who was just there last year. Like, we have guys that kind of know the Super Bowl, so I think that'll really help us more so the second half than the first. So again, there's a lot of cases for optimism with the Patriots. I hate to say my biggest concern is Drake May, because Drake May and the power of friendship has really kept this team rolling for the entire regular season.
Friendship.
That's really been the thing until our defense has been stepping up these past 3 weeks. But Drake May, power of friendship and an MVP season has propelled us through the regular season, but it seems like Drake May hasn't pulled up to the party yet. I'm really hoping and praying it happens in the Super Bowl, but again, for a 23-year-old quarterback in the biggest moment of his life, unless your name is Thomas Edward Packard Brady II, like, we're asking for a lot.
Or Patrick LeVon Mahomes.
Pat Mahomes wasn't awesome in his first Super Bowl, but they won. So,
and his first, he was. I mean, that last 6 minutes, but that's neither here nor there.
Oh, the Wasp. Oh yeah, the fourth quarter was great, but like most of the game, they were down 10 points for a reason.
Hey, look, pay my man for the fourth quarter. Pay him for the first 3. Right
there, you go.
Okay.
All right. The New England Patriots win if.
The New England Patriots win if, number one, Sam Darnold turns back into a pumpkin. Drake May can do just enough. We run the ball effectively, and the coaching staff cooks up a hell of a scheme.
All right. And winner and final score.
Oof. Obviously, I'm picking New England. I'm really struggling on what the final score will be. I'm thinking something along the lines of like 23-21, something like that. Like, relatively low-scoring game, lot of field goals, and just come up.
A lot of field goals,
and just be able to pull it away at the end.
All right. MVP.
MVP.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's a quarterback award, ain't it? Like, unless your receiver decides to be a superhuman, like, it's a quarterback award. So it's gonna end up being Drake May if we win, even if he puts up a lackluster performance, which again is on the board.
All right. And super duper bonus question. Patriots are in the Super Bowl. Stephon Diggs is in the Super Bowl. Stephon Diggs has a particular person in his life named Cardi B. Bad Bunny's performing at halftime. They have a song together. Does Cardi B perform at the Super Bowl?
It only makes sense, right? Like, it'll be more
gonna
weird
be there.
if I'm right. She's already there. Like, just come on down from the suite.
Yeah.
Do your little rat-ta-ta-ta for 5 minutes on stage, and then go right back. Like,
what is
Stop it. Get some help.
Do a little do re mi fa sol la ti do, and then go right back up to the suite. Get you some nachos. We'll be good.
Hey, yo, that is absolutely crazy, bro.
And of course, this wouldn't be the Audible Sports Podcast if I didn't hit you with this one. Do you want to know who I believe the MVP will be?
Let's hear it. Who's the MVP going to be?
And his name is John C.
Right,
I know this is. I know that. Hold on. I know I gotta go, but I know this isn't the topic of today's episode. But I'm assuming the two gentlemen here watched John Cena's last match.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Were y'all as mad as I was at the end of it?
I was.
No, it was great. It was a phenomenal match.
Yeah.
It was a great match up until he tapped the fuck out. I don't want to see my hero tap out. What is wrong with y'all? This is the first.
I loved it.
It's the first time I watched wrestling in like 20 years. And I see my hero tap out against the fucking Russian from Rocky, and I'm supposed to just be happy about this.
What?
Like, oh, he died. He went out on his own. Oh, he tapped with a smile on his face. Man, fuck all that. Like, I ain't turning into I see the tap. It's not why I'm here.
Hey, that's fair. That is fair. But before you get out of here, go ahead. You got the mic. Self promote. Let everybody know what you got going on, bro.
Little bit of self-indulgence at Pearce TV on every social platform except Twitter because it's a cesspool. Sports Scarred, the series, that is Scarred, SCAR''D, just like Pump. You will see Bobby G on there. You will see Avril on there. You will soon see Mar on there. You'll see me on there talking about the 2007 Super Bowl Patriots versus Giants. Still to this day, the worst sports moment of my life. And currently on all my social platforms, I'm recapping every Patriots Super Bowl season. Yes, even the ones we lost until the big game. And I recap for this one. So a lot of good things going on, a lot of content. Oh yeah, and I'm graduating with my sportscasting degree on the 6th, which will be the day after this comes out. So yeah. Life is good right now. Life is good.
There we go. Definitely shout out for that and congratulations, man.
Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you.
All right. And like I said, go ahead, Bar.
He educated.
For sure, man. We run, man. We have to be the most unsmart people with the smartest. We got KP. We got Randy, who's a lawyer. And I mean. We're kind of set. You know, if we ever need, you know, we'll be calling you for a handout, you know, shortly after.
Hilarious.
But that's neither here nor there. Nah.
Hilarious. I give y'all guest appearances for now. We'll work on the handouts later.
There we go. Actually, if people keep talking the way they talking about Cleveland, I'm gonna need Randy sooner than later because I'm gonna have to put B to A on some people. They keep talking about my city. But that's neither here nor there. Hey man, we appreciate you for hanging out with us. Make sure you check out K Pearce. Like I said, the links to all his socials and all that will be in the description below. Check him out, and of course we'll see him again this off season. So
of course I'll be back.
Absolutely. So back to the show. What up, K Pearce, man? Shout out to the and again, congratulations on that graduation, man. Hey, one of the hardest working dudes I know. Catch him like everywhere, man. And Sports Guard is a hell of a series, even though I had to go in there and talk about LeBron leaving Cleveland. That's some bullshit. But yeah, I enjoyed it very, very much. And let's get to a couple of these comments. Really, that for those why that was not a live segment, so that's why I wasn't ignoring the comments. Yes, post-game show. We know that there's no game, but it's still a post-game show. You know, Thursday night off-season show just don't have that same ring to it.
It is after the games.
True.
All of them.
Yeah. True. So, there you go. Bo says it still fits, so it fits. Shout out to Botkins. What's going on, bro?
Let's go with your vibe.
And he had a couple comments. K Pearce wasn't live, so he can't rebut that at all. Hey, shout out to another smart person we know, the sports professor, who is a real life professor.
Nice.
Shout out to O.
Yeah. All right, Bo, from the Seahawks standpoint, man.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I feel a little bit better about Seattle's chances when you're talking about your main ability to win is the power of friendship. I mean, let's go. Man, that I was laughing. I was like, oh, okay. No, I mean, Seattle's obviously favored in this. It'll be they're the most well-rounded team the Patriots are going to see. Drake May obviously isn't playing his best football postseason. So I mean, there's a lot of things that lean Seattle's way. At the same time, it's a very young team. They don't know that they're supposed to lose.
True.
Brady wasn't great in the first three. Let's be honest. Like that defense carried Brady in those. He didn't become Tom Brady until the second run through the Super Bowls. Yeah. Then he was Tom Brady, and you're like, oh, I mean, damn. So, and honestly, if his prediction were to be right, and it comes down to a lot of field goals, that still favors Seattle because we won a game knocking down 6 field goals. So, I mean, if there was a kicker that was going to pull that off, he lives here in Seattle. So there was a good update for Seattle today. And so Nick Emenwari hurt his ankle, same ankle that he hurt earlier in the year. Early in the year was a high ankle sprain. He missed some time. And so there was a little bit of worry over the last, day and a half when he went down in practice, hobbled off the field, was kind of limping around, went in for imaging, and imaging was negative, a low ankle sprain. He's just going to do the walkthrough. He's not going to do any live practices. He is expected to be available to play. So since the imaging came back with, no problems, I imagine that trainer is going to put an entire roll of tape on that ankle and go play the Super Bowl. What are you waiting for? They're like, there's no tomorrow. So you got the whole off season to rehab that thing.
Big facts.
So,
all right, we all talk.
Outside of that, there are some things that he didn't really touch on, but that are things that the Patriots can take advantage of, and that's the fact that there are some opportunities on some shorter throws in the seam in cutting routes, just because our outside linebackers, are not, especially Derek Hall, isn't best in coverage, right? Like he's great at rushing, good against the run. If he has to drop back in coverage, that can be a little bit of a problem. Right. And that's where, their tight ends can kind of eat a little bit. And that potentially opens up some of the running game. So there are paths for New England to, win this game. You do some of those. It's not going to be sexy, right? But you're going to grind your way down the field. And if they can get on the board first, then their defense can come after Sam. And that's where, then you have some real questions on, is Sam that guy? Because we've seen him be able to play with time. If he has time, he can beat you down. If he's playing with a lead, he gets to play free and fast. But if he's playing from behind, he can press a little bit, and then that's where mistakes.
Absolutely. What concerns you most?
Most? So probably, honestly, the thing that concerns me the most isn't so much the play on the field. It's, are these guys starting to feel themselves over these last 2 weeks? Or are they staying focused?
Right.
Because I don't care how good you are. If you're already counting on that trophy being handed to you, you're about to lose. Right. So I hope that coaching staff has these guys really, really focused on themselves, as far as playing this game, as opposed to listening to the noise that basically everybody's like, oh, Seattle's going to win. Right. You got to block that out.
Yeah. And that's for me, and obviously later we'll get into who our predictions, but one edge that I give the Patriots, because a lot of people are coming in talking about the better defense versus offense, saying, team better defense always wins that battle. But they're forgetting both teams had top 10 offenses. Both teams had top 10 defenses. So whatever stat you come up that way, it works for Seattle. It works for the Patriots too.
Yep.
My thing is, and I've heard a lot about McDonald's going to have these guys ready to go. He got a 2-week break. He's going to have these guys ready to go. My thing with that is McDonald and his team, they're learning together.
Yep.
If I'm the Patriots, my coach has 3 of those things. My offensive coordinator has 6 of those things.
True.
I think the Patriots are going to be slightly more right. Been there, done that. They know what to expect this week. It's not a matter. It's not a fact of can we block out the noise. The noise is going to be blocked out because that's just how Vrabel coaches, right? And I know people talk about the Patriots' schedule this season, how light it is, but that goes to coaching. Like, they could easily have some slippers. They could have slippers in the playoffs. It's coaching, and to me, that's if there's an edge for the Patriots, if there's an edge that they can use to take the victory, it's on the sidelines.
For sure. Yeah, I mean, and the argument for the weak schedule, it's real, right? Like when you look at the schedule, there's only 3 coaches that are on that schedule that weren't fired this year. So right. I mean, there is something real to that. At the same time, that also means they're not actually a tested team. So they may be every bit the schedule or the record that we saw. We don't know, because even when they got to the good teams that had great defenses, they were either, just falling apart on their own, CJ Stroud, or they lost their quarterback. So they had a good defense, but then you had Stidham out there, and although Stidham was played as good as he could, you're talking about a guy that didn't take snaps for 2 years. So, right. I mean, could they be as good as the record indicates? Absolutely. Could it be a complete falsehood also? Absolutely. We don't know, because we never got to see them really play a fully well-rounded team. I mean, we watched them play the Bills early in the year,
right?
Before the Bills, had some issues. But you saw a Ravens team that they beat that, let's be honest, that Ravens team hurt themselves more often than not.
Yeah.
I mean, they found ways to lose as opposed to finding ways to win. Like they would go up on leads and be like, yeah, I guess we're bored. We're just gonna pack it in. Matter. So, I mean, you can count the win, but the Ravens weren't exactly out there killing it.
All right, and speaking of beating themselves, the Seattle Seahawks almost lost the NFC Championship game because of a personal foul.
Man, I was hot.
Not because of anything they did wrong. They got the defensive stop, game over, and a personal foul not personal foul, unsportsmanlike conduct. My bad.
Well, I mean, it is a personal foul.
Kept the game alive.
But then didn't just keep them alive. What was the exact next play?
Oh yeah, touchdown.
Yeah. On who? Oh,
same dude. The same dude.
I mean, you can't do this and then give up a touchdown on the next play. So yeah, no, I mean that game was wild, especially because they did get the stop right there. You think, they're up 10 before that.
Right.
The stop. You figure if they go down, they get another touchdown, like this game's a wrap.
Yeah.
And instead, you get that 15-yarder gift, and then
right on your head, baby.
Yeah, it wasn't even close. I don't know what he was doing. He was just like, "Oh yeah, I'm out for a jog. Oh, there's a guy scoring. Shoot!" Like, so yeah, no, I was.
That's an old school coach down.
It's very rare for me to yell at my TV, but I kind of was.
So that's what. Do you see them having the discipline to get to finish the job?
So it's actually good that he did that in this last game, because it means he's not going to do that this week.
Yeah,
even
get it out now.
Again next year, this ain't that week. because the entire team was like, "You do that again."
Yeah, it looked like him and Kobe Bryant were getting into it.
Oh yeah.
On the sideline, the cameras caught a little bit of that. Team, guys trying to separate them or whatnot. But
yeah, well, that's because you do that again, especially in the Super Bowl. I mean, you're getting on an airplane, but it probably doesn't have a Seahawk logo. It's probably got one of the little red pluses on the.
He flying economy, bro.
Hey man, your teammate's gonna beat you up a little bit.
Oh yeah, somebody mad, somebody hot.
What you got for Amar?
Obviously, you already kind of, pointed out the coaching, I guess, experience when it comes to the Super Bowl, getting ready, your team ready for the Super Bowl, disparity. But how are you confident in actual McDonald and what he's done in just the 2 years he's been head coach in Seattle?
I mean, he's been incredibly good. Right? I mean, you come into a situation in Seattle where there is an insane amount of pressure on you because you just came from the Pete Carroll era that saw tons of success, right? So you couldn't come in and then just be like, we won 6 games. Like the fan base would be out of their minds. So, I mean, he came in and dealt with that pressure, gets them a 10-win season, then turns right around, gets us, obviously to the Super Bowl this time around. But it's not like he's an untested coach, right? Like he's the defensive coach for the Ravens. Now, the Ravens have been an elite team and the defense really had. And once he wasn't with the Ravens, what did we talk about that Ravens team on defense the last 2 years? It's terrible. Yeah. Like all of a sudden they just forgot how to play defense. So, I mean, obviously he can coach. And one of the things that we have seen is his ability to pick up all of the game management stuff was incredibly quick. Like he was real fast on the uptake on that. Now, when we look at next year, when you don't have Kubiak, then all of a sudden you can start to talk about, how much of this offensive stuff was part of Kubiak's system. That obviously we'll have yet to see. But I'm not worried about them not being prepared. Ravens have been in a ton of important games, and the defense is what let them down. Like when you look at the last few playoff runs for the Ravens, what was the things that cost them wins? Oh, we handed Derrick Henry the ball 11 times. Gee, I wonder why that didn't work. You're the number one rushing attack, and instead of giving him 20 plus carries, you're like, yeah, why don't you just sit down for a minute? Like,
that's crazy.
I mean, in fact, the game that they lost against the Patriots, if you remember the last 8 minutes of the game, he didn't get on the field. Like it wasn't even on as a decoy. He just straight wasn't even playing. What are you doing?
Oh man, true. And obviously we're talking Super Bowl here, but there's actually something else going on this evening. It's the NFL awards or honors is going on, like at right now. So I'm gonna go down the list of awards that have been getting out so far. See what you guys think. We got Mike Vrabel wins the Coach of the Year.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Surprise.
Not surprised, but I mean, it could have gone. To me, there were multiple candidates you could have gone with. To me, this is where like this is where I would put the schedule. In like when we were on earlier, Bo. Not to you like did anybody had a Patriots, and I was like I would. And Mark vouched. I had the Patriots in the playoffs from getting the season, and the reason was I was like with that roster, and if Mike Vrabel can coach that team the way he wants to. With this schedule, they're going to be in the playoffs, like period. So, I think I might have cast my vote honestly for Kyle Shanahan. Like,
he definitely had a great case for it.
Yeah, with the way that and I mean, I've seen it happen to my team. 2 years ago, like we went through 6 quarterbacks, multiple injuries on offense, multiple injuries on defense, and we won 11 games. Like, say what you want about Stefanski, that particular year, he earned that Coach of the Year. I felt the same way about Shanahan this year. Like, he's down everybody. He literally, for the first time in a few years, Christian McCaffrey like didn't miss a game, and that's the only person you had to rely on, and you got the job done. So he had to get. He's winning games with Mac Jones.
Mac Jones. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Duct tape and zip ties, and somehow they rattle off double-digit winning season. Like, it was crazy.
Yeah. Go ahead, Mark.
Well, I'm definitely with you. I think there's a real case for Shanahan to have won that.
Oh, no, I definitely was going to go so all year I was actually going to go Liam Cohen, but then Kyle Shanahan would just kept winning, and I'm like, yo, what is he doing over there with this bubble tape and Gorilla Glue and bubble gum, and he's just trying to keep stuff together, and I was like, oh, that is very impressive. So I was like, all right, he's definitely in contention to get it, but like I could you not give him some votes? Like that was a magic year of coaching that he put off for sure.
NFL Comeback Player of the Year, Christian McCaffrey.
I still don't understand the criteria on what considers a comeback player of the year. So cool.
So I mean, it used to be that you had to be injured, but then all of a sudden it just had to be that you sucked the year before. Like, I never understood that. I mean,
there it is, bro. Thank you for clarifying that for me, man.
Yeah, like, it's funny, like, I mean, especially when you think of some of the guys that have won it. You're like, okay, so you're comeback player of the year because you got drafted by the Jets, because there's been a couple of those, like, and it's not, you're just like, oh, comeback player of the year because you came back from not starting. Like, how is that a comeback player? Like, I get it if you're hurt and you come back and then you ball out,
right?
You actually came back from something. You can't come back because you just aren't good. Like,
here were the top five. I have Christian McCaffrey, obviously, who won. Second place was Aiden Hutchinson. Third place was Dak Prescott. Fourth place was Trevor Lawrence. And fifth place, Stephon Diggs. Says
all the sense, right? He was hurt.
Colts quarterback Phillip Rivers and Saints wide receiver Chris Olave each received one first place vote, but did not finish in the top five.
Phillip Rivers got a vote.
Yes.
Okay.
Crazy.
He got the Joe Flacco vote. Joe Flacco won from hopping up off the couch, and
I mean, and that's why I say, like, you're coming back from what?
Yeah. I think I would have voted for Aiden Hutchinson.
Yeah.
I think he would have got my vote.
Yeah.
What's next up? Protector of the Year, Joe Thuney. This is the first year of this award. So, best lineman.
Yeah, I was going to say that. I didn't know that was an award.
Yeah, first year, inaugural year. So he's the inaugural winner of the best protector. I'm not mad at that. Yeah, great year for the Pearce. Hell, the Bears, man. That's another guy who could have got a Coach of the Year, Ben Johnson.
Yep. Yeah.
Offensive Rookie of the Year, Ted McMillan. Not mad at that.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, it's Ted, top five. Ted McMillan, Tyler Shucks, Travion Henderson, Jackson Dart, and Emeka Ibuka.
I mean,
second. That's interesting.
Tyler Shucks, yeah. I mean, he had a great second half. Yeah, great, but good. Seahawks offensive guard Gray Zabel received 2 first place votes,
and he should have,
but did not finish in the top 5.
Yeah, he balled
out.
out.
NFL Defensive Player of the Year. Surprise, surprise.
King Kong ain't got shit on me.
Myles Garrett.
Wow, so such a surprise.
I mean, Myles is just savage, man.
Hold the suspense.
I mean, you can't win it by setting the sack record. Like, even if somebody else was doing something, you reset that, they're just gonna be like, you know what? Here you go.
Yeah. And I think it would have been more had teams played regular football. If they would have played football the way they were supposed to play football, he probably would have hit 27 to 28. But the Steelers in that weird freaking game, and they could say all they want. They just didn't want Miles to get the record. That's fair.
Yeah, you triple team them and allow everyone else to get home. I mean, yeah, you just didn't want the record on you. That's
fair. NFL Assistant Coach of the Year, Josh McDaniels. I wonder how many times he's won this. Does it say?
That's actually a good question.
Nope, it doesn't say. Who else got voted? McDaniels obviously won. Vance Joseph finished second. Brian Flores finished third. Vic Fangio finished fourth. Clint Kubiak finished fifth. Matt Burke sixth. Robert Saleh seventh. Anthony Campanelli and Aaron Cromer. Complete list. And all we got left. Got MVP left, Offensive Player of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year, Rookie, NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year. What the hell? Why is it listed on there twice?
I was going to say one of those should have been Defensive Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. Yeah, USA Today, they're messing up, so they're still giving them out. They're not finished. That's what they got so far. Let me refresh this to make sure. Yeah. Nope, that's it. They haven't done anything else yet, so.
It's because it's 25 minutes of commercials in between each one.
There you go. Gotta get paid. That's
right. Hey, I'm not mad at it.
Robert Wardell, shout out, bro. Appreciate you for tapping in.
Yeah. One player that you probably wouldn't think of that's probably going to be a real key for Seattle is going to be tight end AJ Barner.
Okay.
So you're not going to see Kenneth Walker, run for 100+ yards. I would bet that he's probably only going to get about 60 yards. That defense is really good against the run.
Yeah.
So he's going to run just enough to keep them honest, right? That's going to free up some stuff for AJ Barner because they run their tight end group like a true tight end. They're on the line. They do a lot of blocking, and that's going to actually allow him to do some of those stunt blocks where he will then leak out into the zone. I would bet you see stuff like that on third downs. So AJ Barner is not going to have a flashy stat line, but it's going to be an important stat line.
All right. About K9. To me, like I said, we talked about it earlier. I think Charbonnet's absence is, to me, in this particular game, is going to be bigger than probably the NFC Championship game. It's just like you said. I think the game plan is going to be to completely take him away and for them to try and put the game in Sam Darnold's hands. See if you could be. I think Mike Vrabel will be perfect. Well, he won't be perfectly fine, but he'll be. If Sam Darnold has to throw for 300 yards and 4 touchdowns to try and get this victory, I think Vrabel will take his chances with that versus K9 going crazy and chewing the clock and controlling pace.
No doubt. And they're gonna really do some work to take JSN out of this, right? The stat line there is, Barner TD, absolutely. I would absolutely put that as an anytime touchdown. But
not the tush push.
That's the thing is they get the quarterback out there and he runs the tush push. So I mean, it's definitely possible. I expect the Patriots to kind of bracket cover JSN to sort of eliminate him a little bit. I think they're going to dare Darnold to beat them with his arm, and they're going to dare Kupp, Shaheed, and Bobo to be those targets.
Yeah.
So I think that what they'll do is they'll have Gonzo following JSN, and they're probably going to have a bracketing safety over the top a lot. Now, the line for JSN is only 6.5 anyway, but I think even that is probably too much. I think he gets about 6 receptions, and then everybody else is who's going to have to eat in this game.
Well, so that kind of leads to this question for me, Bo. If you know that they're going to bracket JSN, who's that guy that Sam's going to go to? I know you feel AJ Brown is going to get something in there, but like from the wide receiver core, I mean, obviously you brought Shaheed over in the trade, and he's paid dividends over in multiple ways, from special teams to wide receiver. Like who else? Because JSN is going to. They're going to try to put that man in lockdown. I mean, and deservedly so. So,
yeah. So, I mean, to answer your question, it's they're going to have Shaheed more involved in the offense, even if they're not necessarily targeting him a lot, because him being on the field, being able to stretch it, right? Then all of a sudden, that opens the stuff through the middle when it is, in cutting routes from Kupp, who isn't a speed demon, but his routes are so crisp that he creates separation.
Yeah.
Jake Bobo, tall guy, he has the ability to go up over guys to go get stuff. Plus, if it is if he's lining up on a linebacker, that is a mismatch for sure. Plus, you still have Barner. Those are the types of things. I also expect to see Shaheed in some of those end around type of things. They use Shaheed very similar to the way they used Percy Harvin back in the day. I don't know why they don't effectively use him in the offense very well, but when they do, it's all gadgety plays.
Give me an X factor that you haven't named.
An X factor. So an X factor on New England's side is going to be Drake May's legs. If he can effectively use the RPO, that is a dangerous element of their game. When it comes to Seattle, the X factor there is probably going to be the pass rush. That is, if they can get some stunts and get home, Drake May will make mistakes. I mean, we've seen him do it in the playoffs. He can turn the ball over. So if you can get in his lap, he rushes his decision making. So I think it'll be the pass rush is probably the X factor here.
Okay. What about you, Mar?
No, well, me and we're on the same wavelength when it comes to Drake May, because I've seen him do this throughout the whole playoffs, is use his feet. So definitely great minds think alike on that one. So that's my X factor for that. On with the Patriots is Drake May using his feet for sure, extending plays, getting first downs, whatever he has to do, because he's already faced 3 elite defenses, and here's his 4th one. So he's about tired of seeing the damn good defenses. Here you are, Drake. For the Seahawks, for me, it's Kenneth Walker, because I love the run game, how Seattle loves to get it involved in, just like you, Bobby. I'm just like you. Once I saw Charbonnet injury, I'm like, oh man, that's a bummer, because I love that duo and how they were productive. They were at points and times when if Kenneth Walker was a little bit down on production, here comes Charbonnet getting 2 touchdowns. If Charbonnet wasn't as involved, here goes Kenneth Walker going down the sideline on a 67-yard scamper. So it's kind of like the yin and yang when it comes to that running back duo. So I kind of sucks that Charbonnet's not here to participate in this, because I think that kind of puts a lot. And not saying that Kenneth Walker can't do it, but knowing that their game plan is, hey, circle 9 and circle 11 or JSN, circle him. So Kenneth Walker is one of those guys that's getting circled for this game plan, and Vrabel's going to do all he can to neutralize him, because he knows there's no Charbonnet. He knows there's no Yang to the end. So that's my X factor right there, is Kenneth Walker. I know it's low hanging fruit, but I think it's important. It's very important to help out Sam get that running game going, so you take the pressure off of him. And don't get me wrong, because I think Sam has answered the questions for me.
Yeah.
But still, You don't want to put him in another position that he has to answer some questions again. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, in a perfect world, you want life simple for Sam. So, running game helps.
Absolutely. For me, for the Seahawks, it's Rashid Shaheed. Because either affecting the game, special teams, giving these guys field position, short fields for Sam to work with. Again, takes the pressure off both the running game and Sam Darnold. And of course, his ability offensively, like I say, getting the ball on potentially some jet sweeps or, quick screens, just getting the ball in his hands and being that playmaker to take the attention away from JSN and Cooper Kupp. For the Patriots, I'm looking at Stephon Diggs. To kind of have his Odell moment, right? I remember when Odell was with the Rams. Like, granted, you had Cooper Kupp, you knew he was going to get all the attention. You had Puka, but Odell kind of slid on there. Remember, he was on his way to potentially getting the MVP in that Super Bowl before he got injured.
He was lighting it up.
Yeah. I'm looking for Stephon Diggs. Like, the Patriots, remember, they don't have this dominant receiving core. He's the de facto leader in there. He's the elder statesman. I think he can come out and set the tone for those guys and kind of have a Rocky IV moment, right? And what I mean by that is, these guys are hearing all week about, hey, this defense, they're the second coming of the Legion of Boom, right? They're hearing this, and he's gonna have to go out there and get. Rocky hits that random punch, and he goes back to the corner. He's like, you see, he's not a machine. He's a man. And then, of course, Rocky does Rocky things and finishes the job. And to me, I think Stephon's going to have to do that. He's going to have to come out there and get a punch and show these guys, hey, this defense ain't no better than the one we go against in practice. Let's play football. So, Stephon, I'm looking at you. And then got a question for Bo. I think Bobo gets a catch. He's plus 500 for 1 yard. That is terrible.
I'd throw some pizza money on plus 500. Absolutely.
Yeah.
You need him to get one target. I mean, because the dude catches just about everything you throw at him. He just doesn't get a lot of reps. But I mean, I have no doubt in my mind he's going to get on the field.
Now, if he catches the pass and doesn't gain the yard, that would be
that would be horrible.
How mad are you?
Right? Or if it's like -1, it was like a throw to the flat.
Man.
At plus 500, I don't know how you don't take that. If you throw, $20-$30 on a plus 500, I mean, yeah. Why not? Pay that bar tab off.
For real.
Here's on me.
And of course, the question of the night, and the question that everybody wants the answer to. Bad Bunny's performed at halftime.
Yep.
Stephon Diggs is dating Cardi B. She'll be there. She'll probably be in the suite with Mr. Kraft. Does she step out of the suite at halftime and perform alongside Bad Bunny?
Come on, your real question is she going to make Kraft twerk? That's really what it was. No.
Whoa.
Stop it. Get some help.
She's already in the building. Why not? Why not run down there and throw down on one of the songs? I could see that. Why not?
That's crazy.
They have a song together.
Yeah, no, exactly. The people freaking out about Bad Bunny performing crack me up.
Oh yeah.
If you're like, I'm gonna boycott and all of this, it's like, okay, so you're not a football fan. Like, you don't have to lie about it. Just be like, hey, I don't actually watch the NFL anyway. I just want to be mad about nothing. Because any true football fan, for the most part, you couldn't tell me who the halftime shows were. Like, you're kind of half watching it, half getting a new beer and getting more food.
I'm into it. I am into halftime.
Yeah, and the commercials and everything. Okay.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, man. I'm all about the. Matter of fact, one of the things I miss the most is the Bud Bowl, man. Bud Bowl was legit.
I did love the Bud Bowl. Bud Bowl was always hilarious. I remember one distinctly just because it was the most ridiculous thing, right? It's the end of the Bud Bowl, and there's like, the ball is up for grabs, and then you see the ball or this bottle extend, and it's like, and Grabs has it, and I was like, come on, guys, like what? So like that bottle's name was Grabs. You're like, y'all are killing me here. But no, like I appreciate the funny commercials that don't really seem to exist anymore.
Right.
But in the heyday of Budweiser and Doritos and all those guys, like they were always great. But it also still wasn't why I was watching. Like I was watching for the game.
Oh
right?
yeah, I remember watching, but yeah, I was definitely paying attention. And entertainment they run in my family, so I was always
for sure
a big halftime. I love and especially you put Shakira out there, I'm watching.
Yeah, that's different.
What?
That's so
But she's like so tiny.
As a matter of fact, fun Shakira story. When I was stationed in Germany, when the World Cup was out there, me and my homie, we drove 4 hours because we heard Shakira was going to be at this game, and we drove just to try and get a glimpse.
Oh, that's funny.
In real life. We had an amazing time though. If my advice to anybody, if you are ever anywhere near, I don't care where in the world you are, if you are anywhere near the World Cup, just go for it. The environment is it's insane. It's
they'll be here.
Best environment I've been in. It was crazy.
Yeah.
The city was on fire. Man, it was
it was
crazy.
Here in Seattle, it might actually be that.
Yeah, you had all kinds of bands in the street playing the steel drums in the street, but a lot of it's over in Europe. They have lots of open bars. It's just they let out into the street, but yeah, it was crazy, and we didn't worry about getting kidnapped either.
I mean, that's
because they call him an immigrant, but he's
that one there. That's one of the elements that really cracks me up because they're like, "Oh, he's a foreigner." It's like Puerto Rico is a U.S. territory. Like, what are you talking about? And but he's speaking Spanish. It's like so does 30% of the country. Like, and like a good 50% of the planet.
Yeah. Yeah. And you don't hear other countries complain like. Our artists go over there, and what do y'all think? You think Beyonce is singing in Spanish? No.
No.
You think she's singing in Portuguese? You think she's singing in Japanese? No, she's not. Like, think Michael Jackson was multilingual? No, he was not.
No, sir, he was not. He spoke shit on.
And a bunch of these artists are, multilingual, and they'll still sing how they wrote the song.
Exactly.
So if they wrote it in English, they'll sing it in English. If they wrote it in Spanish, they'll sing it in Spanish. Like, it doesn't matter where in the tour they are.
Exactly.
You think of like J-Lo. J-Lo has some songs that are in Spanish. It's what it is, right? Do you think she translates those? No, because the song was written in a language. It means it flows in that language, right? If you've ever tried to translate Spanish to English or other languages into a song, they don't flow the same.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Yeah, shout out to AP. That's the Hall of Fame class. Got Larry Fitzgerald, Roger Craig, Luke Kuechly, Adam Vinatieri, and Drew Brees.
I mean, you can't be mad at that list.
Nah, that's shout out to Roger Craig for finally getting in, man.
I think this was his last shot too, right?
I believe so.
Yeah.
I believe so. Yeah, definitely well deserved. I think he's the first person I can remember to have 1,000 yards receiving and rushing in the same season.
Yeah, and Vinatieri. I mean, I don't know how you wouldn't have put him in. He's the all-time points leader.
Yeah. Hell, and he's won how many Super Bowls? He was like the final play of every Super Bowl was Adam Vinatieri.
I hear what you
just before the league as a whole, he leads the league for total points. Like, I mean,
yeah.
How do you not put him in?
Well, so far, the way that things are going this week and last week, he's the only Patriot getting in so far. So,
Yeah.
What?
And shout out for him for winning with a Super Bowl with Tom Brady and Peyton Manning.
Yeah,
he
true.
did.
True. Yeah. It was funny because when Belichick got held out of the Hall of Fame, I was like, okay, y'all are turning Petty up to 11, right?
Oh, yeah.
Because you're just like, all right, I get the scandals, but say you eliminate those 2 rings. He still wins 4 as a coach, 2 as an assistant. He's still, second all time in wins, all that. So, I mean, when you look at it, you're just like, okay, I mean, like he's a Hall of Famer. But he was mean to the press, and it's all press people. And then you have a Colts guy on there that can help lead the charge to keep him out.
Yeah.
But then he Kraft out, and you're like, okay, so maybe they're at least trying to pretend like they're consistent. So when Brady comes around, y'all better keep him out the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Which would also be funny.
And I mean, speaking of Belichick and both Brady, like we know, that ring down in Tampa meant a little bit more to Tom than the others, right?
Sure.
Do you think, say the Patriots go on and win, does this Super Bowl mean a little bit more to Robert Kraft because he did it without either of them?
Of course. Of course. And I mean, that would also be huge for Vrabel.
Definitely
Like-
huge.
Like he won 3, but if he wins 1 as a coach,
That'd be crazy.
that'd be
Yeah.
huge. That'd be
Yeah.
huge.
Yeah.
Agreed.
And Michelle, almost that time to get out of here. Let's go ahead and get into it. Winners. Break it down. Who wins? Well, I shouldn't even ask you who wins. How much do you have the Seahawks winning by?
So here's the thing that's funny is most people are acting like Seattle's going to boat race them.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't think they do. Right. So the line is 4.5. I think New England covers.
Okay.
So I got a 27-24 Seattle victory. And so obviously it hits the over the 45.5. And Seattle wins outright, but it would not shock me if New England covers.
All right. AP says 2017 Seattle.
And that would still have them covering.
Yeah. What you got, Mar?
No, I'm like Bo, man. I think this is going to be a real close game, tight knit. I think New England covers too, but 20-17. That's what I've been kind of sticking with the last few days, and that's what I'm gonna rock with. 20-17 Seahawks get the Super Bowl victory. I just think Sam Darnold makes just a couple more plays than Drake does. And this is just based off of this evidence of this whole postseason. You know, give me Sam Darnold in the Seahawks. So 2017, yep.
Okay,
All right.
24-17. Like, I get that, and that would have them. That would have Seattle cover. But I mean, a touchdown would also make sense.
Yeah.
I have Sam Darnold making the biggest play of the game, and I also have the Patriots. The Patriots covering, and I have Sam Darnold throwing that thing right to Christian Gonzalez to seal the game. Patriots win 27-23.
That's that nonsense. That's why I said, I was like, oh, to which team does he throw the big play?
Yeah.
That just makes me think of the Hasselbeck. We want the ball. We're going to score.
Hey, yo, that's great.
That was the craziest play in football. I remember that too.
I was not mad at it though. Like, I liked the attitude, and all things being equal, he threw a touchdown pass.
He did. He sure did. He got the ball and he scored.
It's not the good team. That's
But
crazy.
yeah, I got the Patriots winning 27-23. Yeah, I think it's gonna come down to that final possession, and I think Sam's gonna throw one to Gonzo's gonna pick it off, a la Butler. I don't think it'll be on the goal line. You know, it won't be that heartbreak. It won't be exact history repeating itself, but something similar.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
MVP, it's realistically, if Seattle gets it, either Darnold had a great day and he gets the MVP, or it'll be a defensive player.
All right, who you got, Mar?
No, I'm definitely going. My man Sam Darnold. Unlike Bobby G, he does make the play, but he actually makes it for his team. So that's what I'm rocking with.
Yeah, she absolutely, especially if he gets a special team score or something like that.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
My MVP, it should be Stephon Diggs, but it'll probably, if Stephon Diggs has a game,
Still Sam.
Yeah, they're gonna give it to freaking to Drake. They're gonna give it to Drake. Like, even if Diggs has the game, I think he'll have a nice game. They'll give it to Drake just because, you know, they have to.
Well, I mean, it's hard for receivers to get it because any yardage you have, your quarterback also had.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So, I think the thing that would give Diggs the option there is that is your target. So, like, he's going to feed him the whole day.
Yeah.
So he better hope the secondary forgets that Diggs is out there.
He has to have a moment. Like, he has to have a memorable catch. Like, he's got to do one of those catches. Has to be super spectacular. Where it's like, okay, he caught it, made some, and just kind of made a play on his own.
No, it's cool, man. He's about to have a moment. When is that court date? Like the 12th?
Hey, yo,
Stop it. Get some help.
That's hey, Bo is on one for that one. That was good. Oh, he gonna have a
JSN's probably not going to get your MVP. They're gonna throw everything they have at locking him up.
Yeah, I would love to see Christian Gonzalez shadow him, but corners don't do that anymore in today's NFL, and it's a shame. It's a real shame.
I think they're gonna want him to.
I would love to see it.
Hey, Christian, cover him.
Yeah,
100%.
Hunter would have a better game than Diggs. Oh,
that actually is probably true.
Yeah.
Because of, like, if you remember, the first thing I said is seam routes and in-cutting routes are going to be the biggest thing.
Yeah.
That's where tight ends live.
Yeah.
That is a weak spot because our outside linebackers are not great in coverage. Tight ends absolutely can eat in those particular spots of this defense.
This is true, but I mean, Diggs can have a Puka moment. He could. I've seen Puka have like 1,000 yards on the Seahawks. I think half of Puka Nakua's season total in yards was on the Seahawks.
Probably.
Oh man! Any more awards update? Awards update. What we got? Did that.
Nothing.
I'm still
really?
scrolling. Nope, nothing.
Oh, really? Wow. They really are doing those slow.
Yeah.
Those acceptance must be amazing. I'd like to acknowledge my Pee-wee football coach and the guy that held the door for me earlier today.
Gotta acknowledge your chief, all that.
For real.
Out of the Senior Bowl, kind of not really, actually. Like there weren't great storylines coming out this year.
Yeah.
Which I was kind of surprised about.
Like did you go down there this year?
I didn't.
Oh.
It's such an expensive trip.
Yeah.
That just couldn't swing it this time around. Needs some better sponsors for the shows.
There we go. But yeah, there was not as much noise this year around Senior Bowl as previous years.
Yeah.
But I heard a lot of receivers look good, and a lot of linemen look good. So, a couple guys boosted their stock. The QB wise, only guy a lot of people want to see was like Diego Pavia. But,
so he's short.
Yeah, he's short, but like people are infatuated with him, and I don't know why.
That's still probably a third round guy.
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah,
maybe
he's gonna get drafted on name.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there is definitely some of that, right? Like people keep talking about how Arch Manning's going to be the number 1 overall pick. It's like, have you guys watched him play football? Like, let's pump the brakes a little bit. Like he was on a stacked team. He did not look great.
He'll still be number 1.
Probably.
You spend your whole life getting trained by Peyton and Eli. You're going to be the number 1 pick. Matter of fact, he should just sit out. Just sit out, stay home, and train. You don't even need to play a season. Just
because you're going number 1.
Yeah, like I would. You know what? If I was Archman, I would have went to JUCO. I wouldn't even went to a real college. I went to JUCO. Maybe say D3 kid.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, so that's the thing is there's some depth guys that might be interesting, but there's no like real standout stuff. There was good line play, which that's good, but there wasn't a lot of quarterback stuff that made you excited. So when I was still trying to get down there, I was more excited about Ryan Leaf being one of the speakers. I was like, oh, that'd be kind of tight to listen to kind of how that went.
Yeah.
But yeah, there wasn't a lot of players that I was like, oh man, this is the guy I need to make sure I go watch or talk to or whatever, right?
Right. Speaking of draft stuff though, what's your take on that, man? Does Fernando deserve to be number 1? Is he gonna be something, or is he headed for Bust City?
So the good thing for him is they're not going to expect him to go like be amazing day 1, right? Like the Raiders turnaround isn't tomorrow. This is going to be a 2 to 3 year type of situation to get this thing fully turned around. They have a ton of cap space. They have some nice pieces. The number 1 pick. If they go get Mendoza, he doesn't have to be awesome.
Right.
Or maybe they like Ty Simpson instead. Who knows? But neither one of those guys are necessarily ready to go rock a franchise. But at the same time, for a team like the Raiders, you don't have to, because they understand that they're not going to be great this year. This is a let's build a program. And so that will help him actually be able to kind of grow with it. So I think he can be good, especially when you look at, he throws the ball well. He obviously has a ton of fight. Like you watched that scamper to the end zone where he knocks off like 4 tacklers, knocks one of his own players over to get in.
Yeah.
Shows a lot of fight there, throws a good ball, great PR guy. Right,
yeah.
Like he's had a ton of media training. That's something kind of rare for the Raiders.
What?
I think he could be good. But he's not ready to go week 1. So I do hope they have something else in the works. Maybe they have Geno still there that he can learn behind. But if he has to go play hero ball right away, that's probably not going to work.
People, they do not like Geno, man.
No,
they do not like Geno.
like he was straight flipping the crowd off all the time.
Yeah, I was at the Browns game, and oh my God, every incompletion he threw, that stadium was so loud with boos. Like, yeah. It was literally talking to Raiders fans at the game. They don't care. Hey, we want Shador to play well, and we hope the Raiders win, but fuck Geno. I was like, really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
they were not fans of him at all. Like, they started out kind of encouraged, right? And then all of a sudden, like, it was quick. They're just like, oh no, this guy's throwing picks, get him out of here.
Yeah.
I'm not convinced Geno stays.
Me too. I was gonna say that. I don't think he stays.
So, I mean, who knows what Kubiak's going to do there? That's definitely something to watch, because I'm not entirely sure he's still a Raider by the time the season starts.
Yeah, and just the way this era of football is, Fernando's going to start week 1. You're the number 1 overall pick. You're starting week 1.
And a Heisman winner and a national champion. Like,
Yeah.
I get it, but at the same time, he's not ready. But, I mean, some of these guys, trial by fire works out.
Yeah.
And some of them become Anthony Richardson.
It's Anthony, but he wasn't 11. He wasn't 1-1. But the coach just made a mistake.
Ready.
He was not at all.
Like, he got drafted because of an 80-yard bomb on a pro day instead of paying attention to his college film.
Yes. And because he threw the freaking ball through the roof. Literally.
Yeah. I mean, that was the thing, because if you watched his film, you're like, oh, that's a third-round guy.
I wouldn't even say.
But instead, they're like, oh, let's go ahead and get him. What was he? He was like 8th or 14th overall.
Yeah, something like that.
Something. Like he was super high up there, and you're just like, okay, that was a reach.
Yeah.
And then they immediately throw him in. Not a great team, and you're like, okay, he can't complete these intermediate passes. Oh,
yeah.
You know where else he couldn't do that? College.
He was the 4th pick.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. He was 4th.
Yeah, higher than Trey Lance, who also
was awesome.
No, hold on. I thought Trey was 2nd overall.
Was he 2nd? Oh yeah, they traded up to 2 to get him, didn't they?
Oh
Yeah, you're correct, sir.
A bunch of stuff to go get him.
Yeah.
Which also worked out.
Yeah. He was drafted by another guy who threw a crazy pass at his pro day and got drafted number 1 overall.
He's an SEC guy.
Oh, that gets so many people drafted. One guy who might get drafted this year if he decides to quit screwing around and just enter the draft, guy. You're done with college. What do you think about Trinidad Chambliss?
Yeah. I mean, he'd get a good draft selection. I was surprised Moore went back.
Yeah.
I didn't think that was going to happen.
Yeah, Trinidad, quit screwing around. You're not going to win. You can't go to college for 8 years. Just go pro.
I mean, you can, based on the way it works now. You'd just be there forever. And actually, speaking of that, you know what is really wild? You can redshirt playing 9 games now.
Yeah.
You played 3/4
that's the
of
whole
the year.
season, yeah.
Yeah, like, how's that a red shirt?
And I don't like the way the season's going. Red shirt.
I mean, you don't even have to do that. All you got to do is not play the first 4 games, and then you could go through the championship, because college football playoffs doesn't really count.
Right. Crazy. Sorry, I'm a red shirt next year.
Yeah, I'm just redshirting this year, and then I'm just going to jump in as soon as I only have to pay 9, and then go to the championship. Let's go. Yeah, college football is a weird landscape.
All right. And last college QB, where are you at on Ty Simpson? I like Ty, and every Browns fan hates that I like Ty Simpson.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with Ty Simpson. Like, he's gonna be the 2nd pick.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If not first.
Yeah.
He ain't
I
gonna
think
be
it's
the first pick.
Mendoza Simpson is probably how it's gonna go. No. You know why Mendoza goes? Because he won a national championship and the Heisman. And if you don't pick him and he
blows up, you're fired.
100%.
You're fired, and you're never getting another job.
No question. But if you pick him and you're wrong, you're like, yeah, but look, like he was great in college. He won a championship. He won all these awards. Like, how did you not pick him? So you'd get some grace on that. You skip him and he balls out, especially if Simpson somehow doesn't become the guy. Woo,
Right.
Man, I hope he likes selling used cars.
Because that's your future.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. And this is the peril of the Cleveland Browns. See, we never get the number one pick when it's this. Pick that guy. We get the freaking we don't know. It could be this guy, it could be that guy, it could be that, and we always get that wrong. Like,
I mean, there's a reason you have a jersey with 40 quarterback names on it.
That is I hate that jersey so much. I hate that freaking jersey.
There's a bunch of those where we're number one picks.
But no, there's not. That's the thing. No, there's not. We've picked 2 quarterbacks number 1 overall. That's it. Tim Couch and Baker Mayfield. That is it.
Oh, nope. Funny. I thought you had more than that as the number 1 pick.
Nope.
It just feels like you always have a number 1 pick. Maybe that's what it is.
But see, the reason I hate that jersey is because a lot of the names on there, it like they aren't guys who were like, you're our quarterback. It was like, okay, the year that everybody got hurt and we had to, okay, all their bro, they were replaced, like their backups that they weren't expect. If you just shorten that jersey to like guys who it was like, okay, you're supposed to be the quarterback, it'd be like 20 names, which is still a lot, but it wouldn't be the freaking the 106 that it is.
So actually, you know what? Since I got you here,
you just turned me to the guest on my own show. I love it.
So, so the question is why? So
why?
Like I thought the restructuring of Sean's contract was to get him out of town, right? Like you restructure it, you stretch it out, you get him out of town. That way the cap hit really isn't that bad every year, and you can just kind of move on with your life. And then you hear them say, we're going to give him a legitimate chance to win that role. It's like, it's been 5 years since he played a good game. Like, just be like, hey, you know what? We guessed wrong. Turns out we sucked at this, and keep it pushing. But instead, you're like, hey, you know what'd be fun? Let's double down, triple down. Like, so again, my question is, why?
They're just not willing to accept the penalty. Like, right? Yeah. It's when they're looking at free agency, and you know, it's like, okay, how much cap space do we have to do XYZ? Well, damn, it's easier to just restructure them, keep them, than it is to just do what the Broncos did, you know, eat the money and move on. And
I mean, to be fair, before you actually answered, you answered because you were like, it's and then the exasperated
Yeah. And honestly, another big part of this was Myles Garrett kind of screwed it as well.
Sure.
Because after his trade demand, and then they gave him a new okay, that just made it even worse, right? That makes the cap penalty worse because Myles Garrett now makes $40 million, which, like, I think had they not signed that contract, it would have made it easier to cut Deshaun this year. Because now Myles' contract kicks in, and you're like, well, where the hell are we going to get any cap space? We need to fix the entire offensive line because they got old and forgot how to play football. You know, you obviously have to have money for your rookie contracts and yada yada. Like, so, yeah. And honestly, the crazy thing is, Deshaun Watson will probably he will beat Shedeur Sanders in an open competition.
Oh, I agree.
Todd Monken is going to have to name Shedeur Sanders the starter. He can't openly say it's a competition. Deshaun Watson will win that. Sorry, Deshaun Watson is a great player in shorts.
100%.
He will go out there and he will look like, yeah.
Short. It's crazy.
No, bro.
The master of the pro.
Yes. Deshaun Watson will go out there and Shedeur Sanders will not be able to take. Deshaun Watson will look amazing. He still has zip on his throws. He looks like an NFL quarterback. Everything about him is NFL quarterback. So
and then week 1 starts.
Yeah. So like if he says it's an open competition, Deshaun Watson's going to win. He just can't say it's a competition. He just say, you know what? It's whatever it is, just don't say it's a competition. Deshaun Watson will win. He'll just have to come out and say, you know what, we're gonna rock with Shedeur and let that be it. And of course,
so then, do you trade Gabriel then?
I mean, no, because with the history of our last 3 years says there's going to be injury to the quarterback. That's just what it is.
Fair.
Like, so you got to keep him. So how long will Sanders last before he flames out? Over or under 3 years? I don't necessarily think he'll flame out. I don't think he's a bad quarterback.
I think he. I don't like. I don't think he's a great quarterback, but I think maybe somewhere else he might have a better shot. JS, yeah, that makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if Emin Worry ends up with the Defensive Rookie of the Year.
No, he said his Schwetzinger won it.
Oh, I missed it. I see it there. Okay.
Yeah, he had no shot. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, Bo. He had zero shot. Schwetzinger won this award in like week 4.
Yeah.
No, if it is crazy, like I like the Todd Monken hire. I'm a fan of his work, and it's like if Shedeur Sanders is going to be successful, this is a perfect coach to bring it out of him. So it's like I don't think he'll flame out. He may not be like franchise quarterback, but I see his floor as being like
JJ McCarthy.
Nah. He's better than JJ. No, like who's kind of like Geno. Like he like like Seattle Geno. Like he'll earn the right to play.
Sure.
But I think like this season Geno, I don't think Shedeur would play as bad as this season Geno.
Yeah, no, I'm with you there.
And that's not to say that he'll consistently play at Seattle Geno level, but I think like he'll be that confused. Like we'll determine he's not the guy and move on. That's what it is. And the Shedorians will kill us for it.
I'm just cracking up at the at the chat there.
He starts with the Jets in 3 years.
MVP race, I could see it being kind of tight. Stafford had to have won that, right?
Probably. Shout out to the homie Jay. Jay the MIC.
Yeah. What's up, buddy?
I've been cut already.
Yeah.
That's right. How do I get fired on my day off?
Hey man, let's get out of here. That's about our time. We already gave our predictions. Appreciate you for hopping on with us, Bo, having some fun. Definitely have to get you on later in the off season, maybe post draft. Do some of that. But hey, let everybody know what you got going on before we get out of here.
Yeah, so you can find my daily show on YouTube at Football-Talk, Roku TV. Wednesday show is on 97.3 Radio, and got a guest spot on Saturday in Fox Sports Reno. So that'll be fun.
Nice.
Absolutely.
I'm assuming it's gonna be remote.
Yeah. I'm not flying to Reno.
Yeah, screw Reno. Just come on down to Vegas, man. You do a remote from here. I can let you borrow the fabulous studio.
If I'm going to Vegas, I'd pop in, just drive down to Reno. A couple hours.
Oh no, that's a longer drive than this. That's like an 8-hour drive
to Reno. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's it's long, but it's not. It's not crazy.
They get snow as well, so you don't deal with that. All right, Mar, what you got before we get out of here?
Hey man, y'all know what it is, man. Get your snacks, knick-knack, paddywhacks, and all that in order for Sunday. Your libations, whatever y'all drinking, sipping on, tripping on. Get everything. Hit up your weed, man. Hit up your ex, man. Whatever y'all do.
What?
Man.
Yeah, enjoy your Super Bowl, man.
If you're doing all of it, you're not even gonna know you watched the game.
I'm saying, bro.
Because what I normally do is if I wake and bake and I just keep my high going all day, I just munch out, and I might halftime show by the time I get done munching on everything.
Right.
But I'm kidding. No.
Every day, go to Super Bowl snack.
Super Bowl snack. And nachos always.
Nachos
are always
nachos money. Go to nachos are always good. Wings are always good. Like anything that you can still munch on, even if it starts getting cold.
Okay.
That's key, right? Like if it's something that has to be hot, that's probably a problem. Because you'll start paying attention to the game, and all of a sudden you'll be like, "Uh-oh."
Mars got a new fan.
Yeah.
Yeah, not for real. But what I like to do is I have the nacho bar. I got the queso in the crock pot, the little crock pot.
Okay.
But you got the beef to the side, beans, tomatoes, onions, and cilantro, everything off to the side, so you make your own little nacho bar. Yeah.
All right. Something I've grown fond of in my elder years, spinach dip. A good spinach dip is
Okay.
Yeah, a good spin dip is slapping, bro.
Yeah, underrated.
What about spinach?
I don't even know what that is. What is that?
Burritos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Burrito. That's not a snack though. That's like a whole meal, bro.
Shit, that's a whole meal, bro.
Yeah.
They're like slider-sized burritos. Like street taco action.
Oh no, Robert, no.
Okay.
No, sir.
Oh, Robert over there dropping the crop dusting over there with the deviled egg.
Deviled eggs are not allowed in my home.
He over there tooting and booting, just
like for me, anything that's got mayonnaise in it, I'm out. So
no mayonnaise.
No.
I'm not a fan of mayonnaise neither, Bo. I'm with you, dog.
Yep, can't do it.
Burritos are the appetizer? That's crazy.
That's an appetizer. That's crazy.
Yeah, I've done fajitas for Super Bowl before.
All right.
Absolutely. Bust out the flat top and get after it.
All right.
Oh God, I'm hungry now.
That's literally what I'm doing after this. I'm gonna have dinner. So.
There we go. All right, so let's get you out of here. Everybody have fun. Remember, be careful with your betting. If you or anybody has a gambling problem,
stop it. Get some help.
Yeah.
No, that's the wrong soundbite. If you have a gambling problem, here is the number where you can gamble your money.
What?
Bo over there being a bad influence and shit.
Did you really expect something else?
No.
Who's Stafford is back next year? He just announced it.
I mean, you can't get this close and win the MVP and be like,
Yeah.
right?
I'm done. I'm good.
All of a sudden, it's the old guy with the dollar. Almost made it.
And while Matt Stafford is playing football, Mrs. Stafford is going to be with the.
And his name is John Cena.
She has a thing for backups. Anywho,
Yes. That's crazy.
Man.
And that's our time. Shout out to everybody who hopped in the chat, man. We appreciate y'all. We appreciate both for joining us. Make sure to send me the links to whatever you want. I'll toss it. Make sure it's in the description. And hey, tap in tomorrow. Me and Wildcard Mar will be doing this all over again. Plus, we'll be talking about the NBA trade deadline. So tap in with us tomorrow. The original Audible Sports Podcast for sports meets life and culture. And yeah, till next Thursday. We out. Peace.